And welcome back. I think both Mirek and I are determined to finish this game during the weekend. So, yeah, here's another save game. So here we go. Right, our tank is moving up. It fires at the building. All right. There isn't any movement there, so I don't know whether there's actually infantry in there or not, but, we get cover. And our infantry in the middle is moving up, while our ISU 122 is beginning to disengage. All right. The infantry is getting off the ISU, and the T-34 is continuing to fire, and that allows one of our teams to move up. They're back in that building over there. All right. And these guys are moving through the woods. They're not being engaged for now. All right. And the team that took the building sees another team of infantry in the other building. All right. Um, so we're going to have a classic assault when one team here will be firing at the building, giving suppressive fire. We have German infantry of unknown composition inside of the building, and we're going to assault the building from the other side with our other infantry team. Hopefully no friendly fire occurs. The tired team is moving back, and the T-34 is continuing its firing mission. Right, did anything interesting happen anywhere else? I think someone spotted some infantry here. Alright, we have a visual on enemy headquarters. I think I just figured out what our ISU might be trying to do. Alright. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. We don't seem to be engaged by any surprise infantry in the back. We are managing to move up with our infantry in the middle of the town, which is great. So what we're going to do next is we'll continue to fire using this tank. And we'll continue to assault this building here. What sort of building is this anyway? Does it have an interesting and funny placard? No, it just looks like a house. But maybe we could, if I can just get the hang of the camera one day, that would be great. But maybe we could figure out what's going on in there. Alright, the heads is stuck near the cheap cheese sign, jeez. I just love that. That's the best sign. Alright, so this is a kiosk. And this is Poniatowski Street. Okay. So that's where we're fighting along. And this is the building we're assaulting. Our infantry is almost in there. We don't actually see any Germans in there. That's kind of surprising since we're firing at them. But alright. The infantry is moving up with their elbows spread like chickens. Okay, sorry. Anyway, and our team here is firing bravely through the windows, which is great. Doing a good job. I don't think anyone will be getting back into that Hetzer even if it's operational, which I hope it isn't. Here's a dead soldier. The question is, do we want to move up into this building? Doesn't have any windows from which we can make contact, engage the enemy, sorry. We have these windows here. But maybe since it doesn't have windows, maybe that would make it, useful. That would make it easy to get into, but on the other hand, I think this team actually spots the headquarters here. Those headquarters are just in the building from what I can see. Right, so they're just hanging in there. And let's try to figure out if we can engage them. Alright, so let's end the replay. Let's try to figure this out. You don't see them, you see them though. So you will advance, actually. You'll get out, you'll move here, and you'll get in here on level 2, and you'll do whatever it is that you need to do. These guys can try to pin these guys, although I don't think I need to give them an order. I think they'll do that by themselves. They don't have a firing arc set up, so yeah, they should be able to do that. You, there are hetzers in there somewhere. What can you do? What can you do? You don't see the building as such, but you know, you should be able to give it some fire. So let's try firing at the building for 30 seconds as well. And let's use this time. You know what? We're not going to use this ISU here. We're just going to redeploy it. I don't think it's going to be any use just going around here trying to find an angle to attack if we don't even uh, if we don't even have eyes on any enemies, and the ISU is not going to be something that we can just rapidly deploy and redeploy and stuff like that. So let's just take it back. Let's put it here where we used to have our T-34, and let's do the first bit of the road in reverse anyway, just in case. Yeah, and let's deploy here, and once we deploy there, maybe we can help out with the fighting in the town. This is what our main concern currently, just take over this town. I think there's infantry in the church, I think there's infantry here in the back. And I think once we have that secured, we can start worrying about the flank. I don't think the Hetzer is going to be any trouble if it tries assaulting us in the town. I don't think he knows where my other T-34 is, or if he does, I don't think he can do anything about it. There's no way to get around to it. And hopefully we'll spot anything happening if, well, if the Hetzer appears anywhere, we hopefully will spot it. Our tanks will no longer be unsupported in that case, except for this one, which I'm planning to redeploy anyway soon. The infantry here is rested. It's got a little bit of a morale shakeup, but it's doing fine still. We're just going to slowly move them up where it once used to be, so it spots for us once more. Alright. So that's the turn, and let's send it out. See you guys later.